I am mad. I'm mad at the men that I've had in my life. I'm mad at my mother for not staying. I'm mad at my mother for not coming back. I am mad at the situations in my life where I put myself in the wrong places at the wrong time when I should have known better. I am mad that I know there is no such thing as what I should have known because I only did the best with what I had. I'm mad that my growth journey has taken me to a place where I can see duality in things. I'm mad that I can't step back into being petty and just enjoying the ignorance is bliss stage in my life. I'm mad that I know that being on this space where I am now, where I see myself, where I understand my patterns, where I understand why things had to happen, where I understand that I don't need to be in bondage of my thoughts, where I understand that I get to choose how I choose to look at situations. I'm mad that knowing all of that and knowing how good it is to live in that space still has me in moments like this where I'm mad. And I would be a disservice to you as a life coach if I didn't come on and let you guys know there are moments in your own journey where you are going to be hurt. You are going to be mad, where it is going to feel like you want the lessons in your life to just stop. And they won't. They won't, because there's two things that are happening. The growth that you are experiencing, the frustration that you are experiencing is actually stretching you and increasing your capacity to receive more. See, I know as a life coach that there are these two sides. I know that growth on the other side of it is beautiful. And there is a lot of abundance for you to experience. I know how powerful it is to finally let go of the hurts that I've carried with me from my childhood up. I know the power of forgiveness. And at the very same time, I know that growth is going to come around again in some other area, and there's a new thing for me to develop, and there's a new thing for me to grow through. And I know that as I'm developing and growing through it, whatever I end up releasing in that season of growth and stretching is going to benefit me in the next to come. But in that moment, baby, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed because I look at other people around me and I just think, well, why can't I stay in the ignorance is bliss phase? And then I recognize that that's not designed for anybody to stay in. And so we all got to move. And so if you find yourself in a space where you're frustrated because you feel like the lessons just won't stop, baby, we weren't designed to be stagnant. We weren't designed to stay in the same hamster wheel that we find ourselves in year after year after year. So if you're upset, feel it. Feel it. Own the fuck out of you being mad. Dig and find out why you're mad. And let it pass on through. And I figured now was the best time for me to make this video because I'm mad. I am literally being stretched for my next level, but it has me mad. It has me mad at the men in my life, and it has me mad at my mother for not coming back. But I know what it's like to release that anger. I know what it's like to process what you are feeling and thinking and release it. And when you've done enough work, you know why these things come up again. See, this is not the first time that I've dealt with my mommy issues. This is not the first time that I've dealt with things that I felt about men. But when I look at where I was to where I am now, me being mad right now, I know this is like a thing for the moment. And I know that when I put this phone down and I walk away, I'm going to feel good because I just released that anger that I have. I just released that feeling of tightness in my back and my shoulders by sharing it. I have my coping skills to help me continue to push through the lessons that I'm learning. This phase that I'm in right now is stretching me to communicate my own needs. I'm speaking for the inner child in me that wanted to be seen and that wished for her mom to come back. I'm speaking for parts of me that weren't able to speak up for themselves. And yeah, I still get mad, but it does not take me off my healing journey. So I make this video to help you guys understand that it is okay for you to be upset by the fact that growth seems to be ever nonstop, I guess. And also, when you're done being mad, remember that you are blessed and privileged enough to experience the ever increasing power of growth. Feel it, release it, and grow. Never stop growing.